Welcome back to the Lawn Channel, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. So this is a big weekend for lawn care, but this is an even bigger weekend for the whole country. Don't forget the main reason behind it. But today, we're going to fertilize the lawn. Sorry for if you can hear the mower in the background. My neighbor's over there mowing, which is good. But today, we're going to put down stress blend. So it is a 7020, which means nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, your NP and K, and those are your macros. But you also have another category of macros, which is a secondary category. And in this, it does have the secondary magnesium, and then calcium and sulfur are your other two that are in that category. These two are not in it, but these then are all your micronutrients. So these are all going to be good for your lawn. Now, you got your potash, your K20, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I've said in videos before that coming into summer, you want to do a lower nitrogen number, a higher potassium number. So the main reason is in the summer, we got a lot of heat, and the grass is going to grow, but it needs water to grow. And we don't get a lot of water here in southern Iowa in the summer. And so you don't want to be trying to push a lot of growth because you're going to stress out the grass. So, what does potassium do? So, potassium, or K, that last number on the NP and K, potassium, it helps with stress, drought, and disease. So that is the main focus on what it does. But in the synthesis, I screwed that word up, but oh well. In that process, it regulates how much nitrogen the plant gets. So it is a free ion in the molecule, on its actual molecule. So it helps release the plant water pressure and regulates how much water the actual grass plant itself gets. Hence why it helps during drought, because it regulates some of that. Now, there's multiple different kinds of potassium, but the two that you're going to see in a lawn setting is murate of potash and sulfate of potash. So, murate is a chloride. This is the one that's commonly used. This is what's in this bag because it is a cheaper version. It's more friendly to the consumer. But sulfate of potash, you will see that. But there's so much that you can talk about with potassium. That could be a whole video itself. But if you want to take a deep dive into it, go look it up. Potassium it's amazing on all the stuff that it actually does. The biggest thing is it helps get thicker cell walls to help that grass blade out during times of stress, drought, or to defend off disease. So that is why in the summer we want to go with a higher potassium level, just so that way we can help grow our plant and make it the best it can be. So we're going to put this in this bucket. We're going to zero it out because this is good for 15,000 square feet yard, and we're only about 7,200 and something ish. So we're only going to use about half of this. So we'll divide 45 by 2. We'll dump that into this bucket and then over into the Scott spreader. So we're going to zero this out. So it's at 0. We're going to lift it up. So our bucket weighs 1.6. So we're still lifting the bucket up. And it shows 0, so we're zeroed out. So we got this weighed up. We got about half of that in there. So now we're going to dump it into our spreader. Okay, so one other thing is on this bag of fertilizer, it's going to tell you what to set your spreader at. And so you can see right here, these are all your spreader settings for all the different spreaders. So I have the Scott's EdgeGuard DXL. So I need it set on 5.25. So as you can see here, I have it set on 5 1/4. Okay, so I'm going back up this way now because I went back and forth this way and I want to get good coverage. So I go this way and then the next time I'll go this way and cover it twice. Okay guys, so we got the fertilizer all down on the yard. So one last step is we're going to take the leaf blower or whatever you got and blow off the concrete areas, because we're not fertilizing your driveway, your sidewalk, we're fertilizing the grass. So we want to make sure that fertilizer is in the grass. Okay guys, so we got the driveways and everything leaf blown. So our very last step of today is we're going to write down in our lawn book what we did. So on today's date, May 30th, we did a stress blend and it was a 7-0-20, and so we're going to know that that is on what date, what we threw down. You can write how much you threw down, whatever. But guys, we got lots of good content in this video. It was a fun video to make. I hope you guys have a good Memorial Day and a good weekend. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.